What's up, y'all? Down there at the outdoors here. Just want to give y'all a morning garden tour. So let's get to it. Give y'all some tips and tricks along the way. This is my little shandy greenhouse I got from Rural King. But just want to show you guys a peek in here. These are 2 tomato plants you're looking at right here. That just got really tall and indeterminate. But I'm fine how tall they are. And you guys can see they're got some fresh green tomatoes on her. It's a medium-sized tomato. Got some peppers in here. I ain't gonna spend too much time in here talking, but we'll show you guys what we got going on. Tomatoes, peppers, and pretty much strawberries along this row right here. Strawberries up the top. A couple lilies. We'll move on. But more tomato plants than we'll need, but that's always a good thing. More tomatoes, more peppers and raised, fabric beds. Got my grapes. That one of these, this got to fix her today, but there's 2 grapes that you're looking at right there. These are our peppers. A couple peppers in there mixed. Tabasco, red snacking peppers like these that are seedless, but we're gonna have a good harvest of all them peppers. Got some hot banana peppers staring at me. We're gonna have to pick. Pretty flowers. Got them garden mums. Got hibiscus and all kinds of various plants. But just wanted to give you guys a peek what I get to enjoy every day. This is a sweet potato plant that my wife's mother gave us, which it was just a little plant that wasn't doing too good where she was at, and this is actually the second plant, and I'll show you the mother plant of what I took this from. But as you can see, just a beautiful plant. Pineapple sage, got a lot of that if you guys pay attention throughout the tour here. Mandevilles, pretty Hawaiian flowers. And sorry if I'm going kind of quick, guys, got a lot of plants here. This is a lavender tree, if you guys ever seen one of those. But I'll kind of let you guys get a good look at that. Now it's like lavender, pretty much like this up is what lavender looks like. This is what they call a lavender tree, which just looks like lavender and it has a trunk on it. Show you guys, these are like our keyless lime, I believe is what that one is. But she's doing good. Got our rosemary. Now if you guys paid attention, that kind of looks like lavender. If you guys are new to the plants and all that, all the herbs and different varieties. We've gotten into roses this year too. We've gotten a lot of, these are mini roses right here. Very pretty. Very pretty rose. This one, I'm probably going to clone a couple of these because I just fell in love with that plant specifically. I like the flowers on that one. This one's supposed to be similar to that one, I believe. Not quite as many, but it is the same. Not quite sure. Get back to you on that. I'll do a whole rose review one day. I'll post that video on here for y'all. Go ahead and get this. I don't know why. Throw that away. Trash. Sorry, guys. Citronella plants. As you guys ever heard, mosquito plants, they've called them in different areas. We've got like 4 or 5 of these that are this size like that. Little herb tower we got going on. More peppers and tomatoes and lawn ornaments, aka Benny's Fuller and my lawnmower. More tomatoes. Now these are similar to the garden mums. They call these pot mums. So you guys can tell they kind of look like daisies, or even almost like a coneflower slash daisy in a way. Very pretty. We'll get back to, now this is called Thai basil. I don't know if you guys ever seen that plant, but she's a beauty. I have taken the flowers off this at least, like just like this, at least 5-6 times already, and she's determined to come back and start producing seeds at the end of the year, and which we'll let her eventually. But right now I get them flowers off and it kind of makes it not as potent to me. But as far as like when you go to eat it with the different things, if you don't want that much of a flavor, it kind of helps dull down that flavor a little bit. And then I'll do a little close-ups on a couple plants here for you guys. That guy right there, or that girl, is a pineapple sage. Now that's that lavender tree we was looking at earlier. And I'll show you guys a bunch of, now these are all our indeterminate tomatoes, kind of just a big lot of them. Zoom out a little bit for you guys. But pretty much there's probably 12 tomatoes from that end to that end. Give you guys an idea, that's probably, it's at least, I think, 15 feet from right there to right there. And then it comes down to like right here to right here. But it's a good sized little lot for tomatoes. So we'll get on down to the okra, stuff like that. Keep on kicking that trash over. Get to that. Here's our little lot of citrus we got going on here. Just to show you guys, I'll do an update on this plant. You guys don't ever see me fixing plants, so I'll talk the talk today. You guys can see how this is yellowing and greening out. Now what I'm gonna do here, we're gonna flush. What I mean by that is we're just gonna come down here. Now this could have been over fertilized. It could be, could have a virus. We're not sure at this point. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna, not right this minute, but I'm just talking for you guys, but we're just speaking here. But what we're gonna do later on, I'll take some water. This is probably a 10-gallon container, possibly. So what I'll do, I'll take 10 gallons of water, and that's overdoing it, but that's how I do it. I just do a gallon of water per pot size to give it a good flush. And what I mean by that is just taking any built up nutrients that's been in here, and this plant is just shut down because it's nutrient lockout. That means it can't take any more nutrients. So it's just shutting itself down because it's got too much of one thing, so it's not going to spread out everything evenly. It just shuts down the plant. So what we're going to do is go in there and clean out the soil, flush it all out to like almost 0 parts per million, which means 0 salt. When you feed your plant, Miracle-Gro, whatever you feed it, you're feeding it salt. That's a salt-based nutrient. So this is the citrus lot, like I said, guys. Now, sorry, I'm kind of a little distracted by this plant right here. So I'm going to give you guys a tip right now. Now, what I'm going to do with this plant, see, you guys can tell the leaves don't look too good compared to the other ones. These look green, nothing wrong with them. You come over here. Now, this could be a virus. It could be in nutrient lockout, which is we overfed it. Now it's time to flush the soil out, which that's the tip I'm going to give you guys. Now, this is a 10-gallon pot probably. So I'm going to flush it with 10 gallons of water. That's my rule, not everybody else's. It's just how I do it, guys. You can do it how you want. That's how I grow. 10 gallons of water, 10 gallons of soil. That's how I flush it. Then at the end, when I let that stuff start draining out, I'll test that water that's coming out with my parts per million meter, which just tests the salts. Because when you guys feed plants, you're feeding it salt-based nutrients. And we're just taking the salt out of the soil as much as we can. And give this about a week. And it'll suck the nutrients out of the leaves and stems that it has built up in that system. The cell membrane. And we're helping it get it out of the roots to dang near a zero, as close as we can to it. About a week, you should see a difference. Hit it with some Epsom salt. Now you're thinking, well, why would I put more salt in there? Just put about a teaspoon of Epsom salt in a gallon of water. Water it in. That should help it. Just kind of got any funky things going on with it, it should help it green it up a little bit and not overfeed it or burn it like we have done clearly, or which I don't think it was burnt, nutrient lockout, because that you usually start seeing yellow tips here, guys. But we're new to the citrus game here, so we'll figure it out. We'll keep you guys updated, and I want to give you guys that tip on flushing. So now we're gonna get finished with our garden tour here, guys. I got some roses to show you guys. Here's more. As you guys can see, the rest of our citrus, they look just fine. It's just that one specifically, so I'm not thinking we overfed it. So it may have caught a virus from where we picked these up from, and it could have just prolonged to this, and now we're seeing the effects. It could be numerous things, but we're gonna start where we know where to start, and we're gonna flush it. We're gonna see what happens. Slap it with a little bit of Epsom salt. That's not doing much. That's just a little peace of mind. And some cinnamon. I forgot to say that just a second ago. We put cinnamon and Epsom salt, kind of a little homemade mixture. Spray it with Castile soap, just to help wash off the leaves and stuff, give it, keep them hydrated, because they do look like the leaves look a little funky too around the edges. I've noticed they got this yellow, they still got a little bit of green, but they're yellow and spotted, kind of like a magnesium deficiency. So that's why I'm thinking maybe it's nutrient lockout. Nutrient lockout is just like it has, pretty much means it has too much of one thing, so therefore it's not going to spread every other nutrient out equal that it has stored up. It just shuts itself down into overdrive mode, and it doesn't know what to do. So we're going to help her out, flush that soil. Remember, 10 gallons of water to 10 gallons or 10 gallon pot. That's my rule of thumb. Show you guys our okra. This is our first year growing okra. Not a big fan of okra, but we're gonna have a good harvest. Now, you guys, you can see we've been harvesting a lot. We're getting new shoots, but I am gonna leave a couple on to get big for seeds, because you guys can see these are freaking just massive okras. I'll tell you what, we have it in our compost bin, guys. Believe it or not. And these are actually, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 okras in here. And they're probably 4.5, 5 feet tall. Oh, I guess we got some friends, guys. Did not know we had kittens. Uh-oh. Oh man, there's 4 of them. Better not let Benny and Bo know about this. This is Sorry guys, I got distracted. I knew there were some cats around here. I didn't know there was a whole litter of kittens. Huh. Well, there you guys go. Some excitement hanging around the ferns we got over there, our Boston ferns. Give you guys a tour of those while we're at it. Come on. Playful kittens. Huh. How about that? Anyways, guys, sorry about that. Back to the okra. Not much to it. Doing good. Let's move on. Got some pretty sunflowers looking at us. Got some sweet corn. That's on deck burpee sweet corn. I did a review on that. Not too much. I didn't talk too much about it. Just kind of wanted to show you guys kind of what it looked like when you were buying the seeds. We got some. These are, I think, super tasty or something sunflowers. They're supposed to be made for snacking on, so, or super snack hybrids is what they're called. That's what it was. Them little girls right there. We got some loofahs, you guys can see, that are starting to flower right there. Gonna make our own sponges. That's gonna be cool. Ain't never done that, but got a bunch of different plants. Sorry guys, my finger keeps getting in the way there. That's kind of an amateur move there. I apologize. These cats are distracting me. Look at them. Where the heck did you guys come from? Huh? Leave a comment, guys. Let me know how old you guys think these kittens are, because they're surely older than a week or two. Alright guys, let's get to the roses here so I can quit boring you guys. Nice little strawberry patch we got right there. Some sun patience. You guys probably know what that is, but I'm not going to tell you. You guys can leave a comment if you guys know what that plant is. I'm just kidding, guys. It's a hydrangea. Got some roses right here to start out with. We got two drift roses. They're both pink roses. They're called drift. Got some elephant ear going on. I see it when the big yellow, even if it's a huge leaf, if it's still yellow and dead like that, I'll just see if I'll give it a little tug. If that don't happen, I'll just kind of snap it off there, if possible. There we go, without breaking the whole plant. There's a, see if we can get some names on here for you guys. The Grand Champion Red Rose is what this one's called. We're gonna clone every rose here, guys. Now if you guys want to buy any of these flowers or plants, we got citronella on our website right now. It's Muddy Water Farms, Etsy.com. You guys can purchase our citronella clones right now. We have those all year long. You can keep those indoors. We'll email you guys, let you guys, show you guys how to grow them. We good customer service, guys. We have been posted though. We've had those posted for about a week, maybe now, a week or two. So make sure you guys check those out. They're only $10 a clone for citronellas that are bred to thrive in containers. You guys see how good they're doing here. Those are the mother plants. We keep a mother plant indoors in our indoor little grow room. We'll show you guys a review on that soon. Just wanted to do a longer video today. Let me know if you guys like this longer video thing. I usually do shorts. I don't know how fond you guys are of doing longer videos, so we'll see. I'm trying to talk slower for y'all guys too, so. This is called a, let me see here, it's called a raspberry shortcake is what it's called. Let me see if the tag's still on there. If it ain't, no, I'll show you guys, keep that in mind. We'll go back to the other ones and I'll show you the tag for that. But this one right here, let's see if she's got a Sunny Knockout. This one smells like, has a real good smell. Me, definitely like a, almost like a Mountain Dew smell. But when that wind, you catch that drift when you're mowing and stuff, oh man, it smells delicious. And this one right here, guys, you guys can just see how good it looks on this 4K camera. It is dead gorgeous. Let me get you guys a still shot of that. That right there is just pretty. Wow. It's a pretty rose right there. Let's see what they got the name on this one here. Forgot the name. Tahitian Treasure. Tahitian. Let's see what they say here. Yeah, vibrant coral pink blooms, or coral pink blooms. Wow. I would say, yeah, vibrant, very. That's the same as that one. Actually, no, I'll take that back. Let's double check. No, this one's called Cashmere. I lied to you. Fuss-proof Cashmere. But I'll tell you what, guys, just doing that deadheading right there like that, keep the plants a heck of a lot healthier. It just uses the energy for everything, just puts it where it needs it. It doesn't take it up in that dead flower. Right here, if you want, go ahead and chop them down and take them off right there. Even with the rest, getting ready to be winter, cut them right there. Take you off 6 or 7 clones. You can literally go, there's one clone, and go down the line. Just cut it and make sure you know which one's the bottom. Just kind of put a piece of tape until you get to them or whatever, but just cut them off there. Cut the leaves in half like that. 45 the end of each one where you cut it. Make sure the top ain't 45 and left alone, and put it in water and you'll get roots. Now if you want to watch some of my previous videos on cloning, you can see how I do it in rooting hormone and stuff, and you get a pretty much 100% success rate from that. So keep that in mind, guys, if you don't want to waste your time. Now let me show you guys what powdery mildew looks like. If you guys can see here, we've had some wet nights and a couple wet days this week, and it's just, this is what happens. Now I'm gonna hit it with neem oil. This is our zinnias. I don't want them to die, you know, so I'm sure if I let it get a hold, it ain't gonna do too good. It's probably gonna start rotting. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna spray it with neem oil, fungicide. It's a 3-in-1 fungicide and pesticide, or the organic gardening neem oil, cold pressed is what we're gonna use. So I'll hit that with that, and that'll take care of that powdery mildew. Now you guys can see, like you can see over here, this plant's caught it from this, or vice versa, and our rose hasn't. So a good chance that rose is probably powder or PM resistant. now. That means it's probably a good breed of rose. You know, I'm not bragging or whatever. I just got this at Rural King. I think we got we got these for free at Rural King. They gave them to us, and they look like crap. And they were like, "You guys can have them if you want. We're just gonna throw them away." So we took, I think, 4 or 5 of them that they had. They were gonna throw away. Every single one of them lived just fine. But just a little, just a thought of mine, guys. I just wanted to. I noticed that. I seen the PM. I just noticed the PM today on these two. So it happened that quick. And you can see, like, this plant doesn't have it. It skipped these same plants that are right here. The marigolds do have it, which is strange. And then you see over here, the other zinnia has it, but our rose right here doesn't. And there's a good chance it's powder and mildew resistant, PM resistant, what they call it. Let's get back to the roses. And there's salvia, got it just spread throughout. Some more various herbs. Here's some blackberries I brought from my dad's. Let's see here. Showed you guys the name on that one. Okay, we're good on this side. Show you guys tour over here. Last pit stop. Got our watermelons. Just a couple peppers in a big old pot there. Mom and Dad gave me. Freaking love that pot. This is the biggest pot I got right here. I couldn't even tell you how big it is, but I like her. Keeps you ain't gotta water it as much for dang sure. And that's obvious, but I usually just talking about that pot randomly because I've never had a big pot like that and never even seen them at Walmart, and kind of like it a whole lot. I wish I had a lot more of them. But there's the grapes, as you guys can tell. They're doing good. Come on. I put this crossbar up the other day. I just had 5-foot bamboo poles, and the wind was just flopping. I let them go. I finally came out here and slapped this bad boy on across. Thought that was a pretty good idea. So I was like, yes, sir. Come on. Yeah, picture perfect. Get a little still shot of that. Son. Yeah, they look good. Blackberries. Come on. Come on. Yes, sir. Hope you guys like these longer videos. I've been doing a lot of shorts, but hope you guys like the longer videos. Hope you guys subscribe. Hope we didn't miss a whole lot of 2-0, or hope we didn't miss a lot of nothing. Okay, that doesn't even make sense. Scratch. I'm just kidding. Here, let me, I get nervous when the camera's pointing at me, guys. Let me back it off here. Alright, we're good, guys. Back to normal here. I forgot to tell you about those raspberry shortcakes. Man, it's a tongue twister. I was thinking about blackberries, grapes. Got everything on my mind here. But let's see if I can find the tag for them. I know I had a tag on one of these out here. Now come on. Well, it is a bushel and barrel, or oh man, guys, I'll see y'all in the next one. I need to get my tongue working again. The kitties and me are signing out. Hope y'all enjoyed this long video. Maybe y'all see why we don't do long videos now, because today, Junior. See y'all in the next one.